Usually this time of year you'd be coming up to visit the Dean Academy to have a look around and to meet some of your teachers, but unfortunately that's not going to happen this year. So we in the science faculty thought it'd be a good idea to put this clip together so you can meet some of the staff and have a look around the faculty a little bit. So as you come into school, the first block on your left is the science faculty. As you can see from the PowerPoint, there's a ramp up into the building, and then the first room you come to on your left hand side is Mr. Childs. He's in S1. He teaches science. He also teaches physics. As you can see, he's a year 9 tutor. As we move along the corridor past S2, that's a lab that some of you might have been in before. That's our primary science lab. So you'd have been taught by either Mr. Eady or myself. If you popped up to do some science with us, it's that lab that you would have been taught in. Past the toilets then, you come along to S3. That's where Mr. Eady teaches. He teaches science and then some physics and chemistry. He's our primary liaison coordinator, so you would have seen quite a bit of Mr. Eady either in your school or when you've come up to our school to do some work with us at the Dean Academy. As we move along the corridor past S4, S4 is empty, we don't use that as a teaching room. You come along to S5, that's where Mr. Moody teaches. He teaches chemistry. He's also one of our deputy heads. He doesn't teach year 7, he only teaches Key Stage 4, so you won't be taught by him next year, but you will see quite a bit of him around the school. Carrying on down the corridor, right to the end of the corridor, you come to S6, that's where I teach. I teach science and biology. And then right next door to me, there is S7, where Mr. Kelly teaches. Mr. Kelly teaches science and then some chemistry and physics. Mr. Kelly is also one of our heads of year, so you'll see Mr. Kelly around the school quite a bit as well. So turning back on yourself, around to the other end of the corridor opposite S1 is where we find the most important person in the faculty, and that's Mrs. Rowland. She's the head of science. She tells the rest of us what to do, and she teaches science and biology. There's one more room and a couple of people I'd like you to meet as well. So that's back around opposite the toilets in Mr. Eady's room is where we find the technicians. They have this stable door, as you can see, that opens, and they help us provide the equipment for experiments that we do in class. So if we forget something, that's where you need to go. If we asked you to go and pick up a thermometer or something or other, it's that room opposite S3 that you need to go. They also do some basic first aid for the faculty as well. So that's a really quick, brief introduction to the science faculty. We are really looking forward to seeing you in the block doing some nice, exciting science experiments. So we look forward to meeting you and see you soon. But for now, goodbye.